This video is brought to you thanks to the generosity of our patrons. If you'd like to support HeliSimmer.com and all that we do, please visit patreon.com/HeliSimmer. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 126 of the weekly FlyBy. I am Sergio, editor and founder of HeliSimmer.com, and I will be telling you all about the news that made our headlines during the week that passed. Before we start, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you enjoy it. Those two simple gestures will tell YouTube that you find our content interesting and may cause their algorithms to show it to other simmers out there. So you can be helping us and those other simmers as well. This was yet another short week, but we do have something that you may find interesting and that I was personally very excited about writing about. We will get into it, but first we are going to talk about the also very exciting review of the JRX design MBB BO105 DBS4 for X-Plane. Sounds like a mouthful? Well, it is. Let's just call it the JRX BO105. To write the review, we called our friend and fellow writer Nick Bates. And why did we think he was the man for the job? Well, to start with, Nick is a real helicopter pilot with lots of simming experience, so that is always good. And secondly, Nick actually has a lot of hours put into the real BO105. In his review, Nick talks a bit about his experience with the real machine and then guides us through the work JRX has done on the model. A side note though, this is not the final version of the BO105. JRX released it as a beta, but this is already a very impressive version and you won't feel like a lot is lacking. Nick goes through those little things that are missing or incorrect, but JRX is all over it. And what a good job they have done so far. Mind you, Nick is very impressed with the BO105 and so am I, and this is definitely one of the best X-Plane helicopters out there. We gave it a 9.2 out of 10, and this thing is still in beta. If all I'm saying here got you curious, then you have to read Nick's review, as it is also a great job. I always love Nick's writing, and this is no exception. Look for the link in the video description and go get that BO105 as well. Our second and last article of the week was written by yours truly, and it was something I was eager to release for some time. After 4 years of using the Pro Flight Trainer Puma, I have been trying their most recent product, the 5th generation Puma, the Puma X. The Puma X is pretty much a complete redesign of Pro Flight Trainer's flagship product, and I have to say that not only I did not expect that, but I also didn't expect the changes to be this great. New design, new electronics, better ergonomics, and improved customization are 4 areas that make the new Puma X really shine. The kit is more precise and smoother thanks to the new electronics. We now have new options to better place it and suit it to our needs, and on top of the toe brakes modification, which was already possible in the previous version, Pro Flight Trainer is now offering dual throttle. Oh, and the throttle handles, they are no longer made of foam, but rather made of metal. I wrote an article telling you about all the differences between the new and the previous version and what I think of it, but let me tell you this right away. I am absolutely loving the new Pro Flight Trainer Puma X, and I'm sure a lot of you will as well. Check out the link in the video description to read my article. I really urge you to do so if you are looking for helicopter controls. Oh, and if you have the previous version, you may be in for a treat, as it may eventually be upgradable. But do read the article and find out more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was all for this week. A short but sweet week in my opinion, as we have a couple of articles about great products that you should take a look at if you are into helicopters, X-Plane, or perhaps looking for a new set of controls. Before I go, I would like to remind you of a way you can support HeliSimmer.com. At patreon.com/HeliSimmer, you can pledge monthly or even yearly donations to our project, which we will revert into it, every single cent. You can start from $2 a month, and all the help we can get is needed and much appreciated. A shout out to all the people that are already supporting us or have supported us in the past. Many thanks for doing it, as it is a great help and will allow us to continue our operations and offer all our content free of charge to everyone looking for information about helicopter flight simulation, exactly as we have been doing for the last 6 years. I will be seeing you all next week. Until then, take care and fly safe.